Top 5 Worst FIFA Scandals. Number 5. The 2013 English match fixing scandal. Much like doping, match fixing is rarely talked about in football, so it came as a massive shock to England in 2013 when the biggest match fixing scandal in the nation's history was revealed. After investigations by The Sun and the Daily Telegraph, 6 people were arrested for their involvement in a suspected international illegal betting syndicate. Former Reading FC and Portsmouth FC player Sam Soji was one of the main figures behind the investigation, who claimed that he could organize players in the Football League Championship to intentionally get booked in exchange for cash. He said that he himself had received a red card for punching a player in exchange for £70,000 while playing in League One. The former player also claimed that he would be fixing matches at the 2014 FIFA World Cup and could also fix English Premier League games. He added that he had paid £30,000 to a championship player to receive a yellow card. As part of a separate investigation, 7 people were arrested after a series of undercover meetings with a Singaporean match fixer revealed that 2 English football matches were the targets of a betting scam, where the fixer would tell players how many goals needed to be scored in the game. The fixer said that the rigging of the results would see gamblers in Asia make hundreds of thousands of dollars as a result of the information. In order to rig the games, the fixer said he controlled certain teams in Europe and would buy referees to influence the results. Following the investigation, 2 Singaporean businessmen were given 5 years in prison for trying to fix a match between AFC Wimbledon and Dagenham and the Redbridge, while player Michael Botek received 18 months. While no Premier League clubs were involved in the scandal, the identities of some clubs involved in the match fixing have not been revealed due to an ongoing investigation. Number 4. The 2005 Bundesliga match fixing scandal. German football came under huge scrutiny in 2005 when it was discovered that a second division referee had been match fixing and betting on matches in the second Bundesliga, the DFB Pokal, in the 3rd Division Regionalliga. Considered the biggest controversy in German football history, disgraced referee Robert Heuser was banned from football for life and received a 2-year prison sentence after it was discovered he had received payments to manipulate fall football matches. Ousted by 4 fellow referees who had their suspicions about Heuser, police arrested the referee, who admitted his guilt and provided the names of several others involved. The surveillance of several suspects led to the arrest of a number of players and officials, including 3 Hertha Berlin players who were involved in an unlikely 3-2 loss to a 3rd division in the DFB Pokal. In what was an extremely suspicious incident, one of the players managed to concede a crucial own goal in the 80th minute, just 4 minutes after being subbed on. The players were all known associates of a Croatian gambling syndicate, which was connected to organized crime. The scandal attracted a large amount of media attention, and while no Bundesliga clubs were involved, the unwanted attention came as an embarrassment for Germany, which was to hold the World Cup the very next year. Number 3. 2009 Nigerian age fraud. Age fraud has been a consistent problem in football for a long time, and the topic again re-emerged in 2014 after Lazio signed 17-year-old Cameroonian midfielder Joseph Minala. According to the Senegalese media, the player was actually 41 years old and was just one of many African players who claimed they were younger in order to gain a competitive advantage. While the claim was strongly denied by both player and his club, age fraud in African football has been a problem for many years, with Nigeria having the worst reputation for hiding the age of its players. In 1988, Nigeria was banned from all FIFA competitions after it was revealed that 3 of the players in the country's Olympic squad had different birth dates compared to dates used in previous tournaments. But the biggest case of age fraud in Nigeria was discovered in the build-up to the 2009 Under-17 World Cup, after FIFA announced that it would be taking new measures to test the age of players in the tournament. Nigeria dropped 15 players from its squad. The prevalence of age fraud in the country has been admitted by several Nigerian officials since, and in 2010 the former head of the Nigerian Football Federation said in regards to age fraud, "We always cheat, it's a fact." Number 2, 2006 Calciopoli scandal. Arguably the most high-profile sporting scandal in history. The football world was rocked in 2006 when it was revealed that several top Serie A clubs had been involved in match fixing. The scandal was uncovered by Italian police, who alleged that teams such as Juventus, AC Milan, Fiorentina, Lazio, and Regina had been rigging games by selecting favorable referees. Juventus, who were the current champions and had won the league in 2005 and 2006, were relegated to Serie B and stripped of their titles. While AC Milan did not receive such a punishment, Fiorentina and Lazio were also deducted points and relegated to the second division. The scandal had major implications on Italian football and continues to remain a talking point whenever the state of Italian football is mentioned. The scandal saw the resignation of several high-profile officials, including the entire Juventus board of directors and the president of the Italian Football Federation. Number 1, the FIFA corruption scandal. The biggest sporting corruption scandal of all time was revealed when Swiss police raided a luxury hotel in Zurich and arrested 7 FIFA executives. Working with the FBI, the arrests came after years of alleged corruption by the World Football governing body, who awarded the 2022 World Cup to Qatar, despite the rich nation having no footballing culture or history. A further 14 current and former FIFA officials were then arrested due to rampant, systemic, and deep-rooted corruption, and in December, 16 more FIFA officials were arrested in the same hotel for racketeering, conspiracy, and corruption. The arrests ended the careers of former FIFA President Sepp Blatter and UEFA President Michael Platini, who were both banned for 8 years from all football-related activities. The two were found guilty of breaches surrounding a £1.3 million payment made to Platini in 2011. FIFA, as an organization, has been accused of 47 different offenses by U.S. prosecutors who took charge of the investigation after discovering that U.S. bank accounts were used to transfer illegal funds. U.S. authorities have charged 14 defendants with racketeering, wire fraud, and money laundering, and claimed that FIFA officials took part in a 24-year scheme to enrich themselves through the corruption of international soccer. According to the former General Secretary of CONCACAF, which operates North Central America and Caribbean football, FIFA officials agreed to accept bribes in order to select South Africa for the 2014 FIFA World Cup. He said another co-conspirator received a bribe to vote for Morocco in the 1998 World Cup, which went to France, while he and others accepted bribes for broadcast deals and other rights. The money involved in the corruption scandal is huge. The FBI says that marketing executives paid well over $150 million in bribes for marketing rights to football tournaments, which does not include other alleged corruption around the world. With FIFA making $4 billion off the last World Cup, we expect more details of corruption will emerge once those involved in the scandal are extradited to the USA for court proceedings. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and like, and I'll see you in the next one.